All right, are you guys tired of having to pull out your wash buckets and foam cannon and foam your car up, scrub it down with your wash mitts, rinse it off and dry it off? Well, if your car's moderately to lightly dirty, let me show you a new way and an effective way of how to use a waterless wash that's cheaper, easier, and faster. Stay tuned for this video. You're going to like it. Alright guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to tell you why I love rinseless wash products so much, or waterless wash products just as much, and the reason why I use them and how I use them. Today we're going to talk about Feynlab Pure Rinseless. It's a rinseless concentrate. It makes rinseless wash, it makes waterless wash product, detail spray, panel prep, numerous types of cleaners. This one has no, how do you say, waxes in it. No, it's not going to leave any residue behind really, all right? So what you want to do first is get some type of big sprayer. Now you could have a sprayer like this, and that's fine. That's going to moisten the surface. Okay, cool. But these pump sprayers are something battery powered. I have a battery powered. I have a couple different types of battery powers, but something bigger sends pressure out. So as you spray, it also has pressure and you're rinsing. So what I would do is I would get, let's see, I got like about an ounce in here. Hold on, this one's not open. Let me get the open one. Okay, I'm back. I've got the open bottle, and I'm gonna take about an ounce. You can squeeze this bottle and it fills it up more and more and more. So I've got this full, and all I'm gonna do is pour this ounce into this bottle here. Now I think this is like, oh, I don't know how many. This is 2 gallons, I would say. So you're gonna take this and pour it inside here. Now this is 2 gallons of water. And I already have some old stuff inside there, but let's just say you're making this from scratch. So you got this clean, pure rinseless that you're gonna spray through this sprayer onto the car. We've made it into a waterless formula here, and for waterless dilutions, just follow the directions. For me, I already know that there's stuff in there, so it doesn't really matter. But once you do that, then you have 2 choices. You can do a waterless wash, a waterless pre-spray with a rinseless wash. You know, there's a lot of different ways to do it, but you've got your solution ready. Today, I'm just gonna use this one pump sprayer as my waterless, and I'm gonna wash the car. Once you wash the car, you can use your quick detailer of choice at the end. So I can stick with the Feynlab line. This quick detailer has lots of protection. It's very hydrophobic. So that might be something you're interested in if you want to top your coating off, your wax, your sealant, or if you don't have any protection, you can do that. You can also use something like this pink one here. This is Finish Kare 425. One of my favorites. It doesn't have a lot of protection, but it's very slick, adds nice gloss, doesn't streak, and it's very affordable. So, you know, you can pick whatever quick detailer you want at the end. Now you might say, wow, why don't you use that as a quick detailer? I can, but I want this for my cleaning, and I want something a little more depending on what I'm looking for, protection or gloss and slickness type of feel. So let's get on with this video. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. I'm gonna show you how I do this real fast, and let's go. So here's the car. You know, it's been washed probably about a week now, but as you can see, I drive through construction every day, and there's splatter all over the place. The bottom's got stuff. It's windy today, so we've got dust on the car. So I just want to wash it up. This should be a fast, quick, easy wash. Okay, so I've got my pure rinseless inside here. I've got it pumped up. Now, you can do two things. If you want to start at the bottom of the car to give it time to settle into the debris, loosen it up, encapsulate it, you can do that. So you're just going to spray the bottom of the car. And work your way up. Now I've got plenty of product on there. I put like an ounce into this. I had some old product in there, but basically it's like an ounce of product. If you want to start at the top of the car, which most of you I would prefer you do it. So I've sprayed these two panels. It's working on there. I'm going to spray the top. Now guys, you have a decision to make at this point. You can start at the top so that as you spray, the dirt runs down the sides and you work your way from the top down. Or sometimes I also like to do the sides of the car so when I reach over the paint, it's already clean. So it just depends on how I feel, because sometimes I'm touching the paint and I don't want to touch the dirt on the sides. Today I'm going to start at the top. So I've got this side, I've got all the top wet all the way across the top. Now what I'm going to do is take my waterless wash towel that I just call it that. You can use whatever you like. I like these plush ones. And we're just going to wipe down the glass. Now the glass is a little bit stronger. It's not going to scratch as easy as the paint, so not too worried about it. As you can see, there's a little dirt line right there. Now I'm just working my way up. Okay, let's get this side of the window. Wipe this down. Now I'm going to flip my towel over and I'm going to dry. Come back, dry all the top part that I went over. And if your glass is not perfect, you know, work in smaller areas. This is already starting to dry a little bit. It's 100 degrees here, so it's already starting to dry. I'm gonna come over to this side, and I'm trying to do this all on camera for you, but flip my towel over and clean this side now. Okay. Now I'm going to flip to the dry side, wipe dry. And like I said, you can go over this afterward with some window cleaner. The big thing is we're trying to just clean the dirt off the car. Now normally on this car, or on my cars, I like to do the sides first before the top, because you're leaning against the sides as I reach up here, and I don't want my body rubbing against the dirt. But some people, you know, if you want to start at the top because it's dripping and you want to work your way down, hey, that's fine. All right, so let me clean these windows here. Okay, so here we're just going to repeat the process. We're going to spray the panels. We're going to wipe with our towel, flipping sides, drying each panel. We're going to do the same with the front. Spray it really well. Try to rinse all that dirt off the front end before we go into it with our waterless wash towel. Got it all sprayed and loosened up. Now we're doing light wipes. So I've wiped here, but you can see how it breaks down the dirt and it loosens it. So when I come back over, I'm just going to wipe lightly, lifting. See that? See, there's more dirt. You're just going to lightly lift as you wipe. And you can see we've got different little pockets of dirt there. So now we'll switch to a clean side, and I'll go over and dry, and I'll finish the front. Not least, we've got the wheels. Give myself a wheel towel and wipe down. Okay guys, so basically we've used that sprayer, we've sprayed the top, we wiped it, we dried it. We sprayed a couple panels at a time, we wiped them, we dried them. That's waterless washing. We ran around the whole car. Now I went a little further than I should because it's hot outside and this stuff is drying on the car, which is fine because I'm gonna show you why in a second. But if you're doing it at home and you're not making a video and trying to do it fast, do one panel at a time. Wipe it, dry it. Better for you. All right, the spray, and it's hard to capture, is really rinsing down that dirt off there. That's what you want. Use a lot of that. Now I did this whole car, and look at, I've used like a half a gallon here. So the car's pretty clean now. I would say I'm gonna go over the glass with the glass cleaner. And by the way, I did all the wheels the same way, sprayed, but I grabbed a wheel towel and I wiped them down. Wheels are done. Glass needs to be gone over with glass cleaner. At this point, because it was drying on me, I'm gonna hit it with the quick detailer. I would hit it anyway with the quick detailer because I want that extra step. Now, whatever you wanna use, if you wanna use Feynlab detailer with some protection, if you wanna use an old school one that's pretty much just gloss and slickness, it doesn't matter. But this is the time, so I'm gonna hit it with the quick detailer. Okay, so today I'm actually gonna use the Finish Kare, and I just wanna finish up this bottle. Okay guys, I had to change heads because the other head wasn't working, but I'm gonna use the Finish Kare 425 quick detailer. Now it doesn't really matter if you spray a towel with it or you wanna spray it on your panel. You wanna spray the whole panel, who cares? Spray the towel, whatever. Spray it, wipe it in. This is just to get any fingerprints, smudges, smears, leftover residue off there, and give it that final gloss. All right, we've got it all coated in it. Ooh, it feels good. Feels good coming off. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That feels nice and slick, guys. Looks nice. That's all. That's it. Alright guys, last but not least, I got my Feynlab glass cleaner. I'm gonna go ahead, spray it on. Oh, got my waffle weave glass towel here. Wipe it. Any overspray, flip it. Bam. All right guys, so I hope you liked the video. It's very fast, very easy, very efficient to use a rinseless wash in different ways. Rinseless wash today, we didn't use as a rinseless wash. We used it as a waterless. We poured about an ounce into 2 gallons, this big container. We rinsed off panels. We used long, plush, edgeless, eagle edgeless type of towels to wipe, flip, dry, wipe, flip, dry each panel. Now the difference for me is I'm working in 100+ degree weather today. So even in the shade, it will dry fast, but that's okay as long as you get the first wipe while it's wet and get all the dirt off it. If you go around a front clip and then you come back to dry it and you got a little bit of streaking or some water spotting, some rinseless spotting, not really a big deal. You could do two things. You could re-wet another towel with the same waterless product and wipe it and dry it. You could do that. Or you could wait like we did, and at the end, I'm gonna hit it with a quick detailer. So my quick detailer of choice today was finished Kare's 426. I just want that slickness and gloss. I could have used something like the Feynlab detailer, which has protection, slickness, and gloss. It's just choice. I have so many. I like to play with different stuff. It's not, well, why didn't you use that one? Because I have so many. I just want to use something else. So I used a Pluffle waffle weave towel, super plush on that. And I did it with quick detailer all the way around the car. The car is super shiny. It is clean now. Mind you, I did spray this waterless product onto the wheels and I wiped them down. Finally, I came back with one of these waffle weave glass towels. I like these types of towels with texture on them for the glass. And I did use the Feynlab glass cleaner, which is excellent, by the way, as a glass cleaner. Spray it on the glass panel, one side, wipe it off, clean it, flip the towel over and dry it. You will have no problems. This is an excellent cleaner, guys. So overall, pure rinseless, fabulous product. It's a cleaning product. It's not gonna leave anything behind. That's the difference in using something like that and something with SiO2 in it or something. Finish with a quick detailer when you're done. Do your glass. Hey, you're finished with the car. If I didn't have to film this and go back and forth, might have taken me about 15 minutes. It's hot outside. I'm hot in the shade. I don't want to be washing outside. I don't want to pull the buckets out, and I don't want to make a big mess today. You can do this every 4 days, every 5 days on your car, and it shouldn't get that dirty again unless you're driving through mud or super storms or something like that. You should be able to do this pretty easy. This has pressure. This big pump sprayer has pressure, so you're spraying and then you're rinsing with it. I used about almost, I don't know, a third of the product in here. I only used 1 ounce and 2 gallons of water. I used like a third of that. That's cheap, super cheap, guys. I don't know, what are we, like 10 cents in on that product? You can drench the car with it. So guys, I hope you like this video. Don't be afraid of waterless washing, teaming up with some rinseless washing, but this is just a quick waterless wash video. You can keep your car clean. 15 minutes is all it takes. Every 4 days, you should be able to do it, and you're always riding clean. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you later.